This standing workout is great to do when you don't have space to lay a mat down, or when you're on the go, like you're at the airport or in your office, but you still just really want to fit a workout in. I'm also going to be using these 1 pound weights. If you don't have 1 pound weights, that's okay. You can get creative, use some cans of beans or small bottles of water. These exercises will also be great for you even if you don't have any weights. Let's get started.
Put your weights to the side for now and come standing with your heels together and your toes a fist width apart. Then I want you to place one hand on the backs of your hips and the others on your lower abdominals to encourage the tailbone to point down and your abdominals to pull in and up. Rest your arms at your sides, and you're going to keep pulling the abdominals in and up so much that your heels float about 2 inches off the ground, and then lower back down. Keep pressing the heels into each other, engaging the inner thighs as you lift up. Stay tall as the heels reach back to the ground. Keep lifting and lowering, being sure to hug everything from your legs through your center into your midline and then up out the top of your head to create control. And then last one, lower your heels back down, standing tall. Let's do arm circles. Inhale, reach your arms up the front. Exhale, circle around the sides. And again, inhale up. Exhale, push the air down the sides to grow taller out your head. Keep circling your arms with your breath, always staying just a little bit in front of your body in your peripheral vision, with your shoulders staying flat on your back and your collarbones open wide. Reverse. Inhale up the sides and exhale down the front. Check, are you pulling your abdominals in and up and pointing your tailbone down into your heels, into the ground? Are your shoulders on your back, collarbones wide, and grow tall as the arms come down? Last one. And then place one hand on your lower back, one hand on your belly again. Find that lift in your waist as you round your head over to look into your belly. And then roll up through your spine to stand tall again. Your focus as you round over is keeping your tailbone down and your belly lifted in and up. Let's do that one more time. Lift to round over and lift from the waist to stand tall. And then place your arms at your sides for the 100. Shoulders on your back and start pumping your arms. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing and pumping in this way, and if you want to challenge yourself a little more, rise the heels up off the ground, keeping those heels tight together. Pull in and up through the top of your head. Whether your heels are up or down, I now want you to round over to look into your belly. Remember, you got to keep your tailbone pointing straight down to your heels and your belly pulling in and up. Making sure this rounding over action isn't rounding your shoulders. Keep your collarbones wide. Feel your back muscles working. And then lift your head back up and lower your heels down to the ground. Reach your arms up to the sky for a standing version of the roll up. You're going to round over, keeping your tailbone pointing to the ground. 3 reaches to go further into your stretch. And then roll up through the spine, lift the arms back up. Inhale up. Exhale as you round over. On those 3 reaches, make sure you keep pulling your tailbone down to the ground. Inhale, roll back up. Exhale, reach long. Again, inhale. Exhale, round over. If you're touching the ground or your toes, you've gone too far. Your aim is to keep your tailbone pointing to the ground the whole way through the exercise. As you round over, there's so much work in the abdominals to pull in and up in order to keep your tailbone pointing down to the ground. Feel your weight hovering in the fronts of your feet. So it feels like at any moment you could lift your heels off the ground if you want. And then you're going to roll back up, reach tall up to the sky, and then push the arms down the sides. Marching, cross arm over arm in front of you, and you're going to lift one knee up towards your elbow, and then pull the leg back down. Change legs, lift up towards the elbow, and then hug the heels back together. As you lift your leg up, make sure your hips are staying square. Lifting the leg doesn't mean lifting the hip. We go faster, and up, and up, and up, and up. Pulling the abdominals in and up to keep the tailbone pointing down and then growing out the top of your head. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the arms down for a moment. And then we're going to march with straight legs. So reach your arms out opposite your shoulders. Turn your legs into parallel. Reach one leg up, your toes reaching up towards your fingers, and then pull the leg back down. Change sides. Lift up, flexing the foot, and then pull back down. You want to keep your tailbone pointing to the ground, abdominals lifting in and up, and your hips square. Don't lift the raised leg hip. Faster, and up, and up, and up, and up. Keep moving. Keep that bottom leg nice and straight and stand tall as you kick the leg up. The pull down is just as important. Pull down with the leg strongly to lift up out of the top of your head. 4, 3, and 2, 1. Lower your arms down. You're going to open your legs out nice and wide for the spine stretch. Feet parallel. Bend your knees just a little and feel the tailbone reach down into the heels and lift from the abdominals to straighten the legs. Arms up. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, round over. Reach through your legs. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up. Exhale, round over. 3, 2, 1. And lift up. Keep it moving. Remember, you're still trying to pull your tailbone to the ground and lift your abdominals in and up. It'll give you a lovely stretch in your lower back. Last one. Stand tall to finish. Arms to the sides for the soul. Take a little bend in your knees again, and as you stretch, push the heels and the tailbone down, lift from your waist. Twist to your right side, round over to reach to your little toe. So 3, 2, 1, roll back up and come to the center. Go to the other side. Twist, round over, one arm down, one arm up. Saw your toe off 3 times and then roll back up, center. Alternate sides. Now you still want to try keep that tailbone pointing to the ground and keep your hips squared off to the front. So you really have to work to twist in your waist. If you're reaching your foot, you let your hips go. By stabilizing the pelvis, the waist has to work harder to twist and to round over. Let's go one more time each side. One arm reaching down to the ground, the other reaching up. Pulling the belly in and up, head hanging over, stand tall to finish, and arms down. Bring your legs back together for some hamstring curls. Find your tailbone down to the ground again, pull the belly in and up, and you're going to place your hands on your hips to help encourage this motion of tailbone down, lifting the hip points up. Slide one leg back behind you, and then slide it back underneath. Stay on this leg, slide it back without letting your pelvis shift, and slide it in. Tailbone pointing down, belly lifting up, and slide it back in. On this next one, you're going to take the leg back and you're going to stay back there. Bend your knee, lift your foot up, and pulse the thigh back. Back, back, back. Each pulse is going to challenge that pelvis. Your tailbone will want to go back with your foot. Don't let it. Point the tailbone down, lift the belly in and up. Other side. So make sure your tailbone's going down, you're lifting your abdominals in and up, and then slide the leg back. Slide it back underneath. The further the leg goes back, the more you have to point your tailbone down and lift your abdominals in and up. You should feel a lot of work in the back of the thigh and your seat. On this next one, you're going to stay back, bend your leg and try to keep the knee behind you, and we pulse back and back and back. Every pulse back, you try to lift your hip points up in the front with your abdominals. And then lower your leg down. Take your hands behind you, place them up as high as you can on your back, and hold on to your thumbs. Take your heels together, your toes are fist width apart. Hug the inner thighs into your midline, lift your waist up to float the heels off the ground. Stretch the heels back down to the ground and your hands, lift your chest up to the ceiling, opening your chest. And then bend the arms, lift the heels. Down with the heels and the hands to open the chest up to the ceiling. Keep it moving. Whenever your arms go into that stretch, you're reaching down and away from your seat to open your chest up, but not at the expense of letting your rib cage flare open in the front and your back arch. Remember, your tailbone's pulling down, your belly's pulling in and up. Keep your rib cage closed as you open your collarbones wide. And now we twist. Link your fingers together and then place your hands at the base of your skull. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, twist, twist further, twist further. Inhale in the center. Exhale, twist, twist more and more. Keep it moving. You're twisting in your waist, so make sure the fronts of your hips, your hip points are pointing straight forward. You're not letting your hips move around in the twist. Hug your heels together, use your inner thighs to help find this control in your lower body. And get the work into your waist. Even yourself off. And then rest your arms down. Turn around and open your legs out nice and wide, feet parallel, hands on your hips. I want you to float your heels just off the ground, turn on the balls of your feet to twist around to face the front. The front leg will begin to bend to continue twisting, and the back foot rolls onto the little toes. Untwist, lift your heels back up, turn on the balls of your feet to face the back. We do the other side, so lift the heels up. Twist, rotating on the balls of your feet. Bend the front leg, the back leg is straight, and roll onto the outside of your foot. And untwist, turn around, face the back again. We're going to add the arms, so lift your arms straight up to the sky. And you go lift, twist around, bend the front leg, back leg straight, and I want you to reach over and grab that back ankle, dive your head to your knee. Lift the arms back up to untwist, turn around to face the back. Other side. Lift the heels, rotate, and take a big stretch all the way down to that back ankle, rounding over. Reach the arms out away from you to lift from the waist to lift your heels. Keep alternating sides. Now this is going to challenge your balance. So remember to keep finding your connection of pulling your tailbone down and connecting into the ground and your waist lifting in and up towards the sky, especially as you're on your toes. And then use your hands to pull your head towards your knee. Reach the arms long away to come back up. Pull the tailbone down, the abdominals lifting up to reach around in your twist. And enjoy that stretch. This is a challenging exercise. It's going to challenge your balance, finding the control from your center, and creating flow as you move from one side to the other. The struggle is part of the beauty in this exercise. There's so much to think about, but working for precision is what's going to strengthen you and improve your balance. Pilates is all about the coordination of your whole body and mind. We're going to do one more to even yourself off. Twist around. Take that good stretch. Diving the head over. The tailbone pulls down to reach your arms out. Lift up. As your arms come down the sides, shoot your head out of your shoulders, growing tall. You're going to get your weights. Face me again with your heels together, toes apart for the chest expansion. Turn your palms to face back and open your collarbones wide. Inhale, reach the arms behind you. Hold your breath, turn your head one way, then the other. Center the head, exhale, the arms return. Inhale, reach back. We alternate. We go the other way first. Change heads, center, exhale, return. Inhale back, tailbone down, belly up as your head twists. Exhale, grow tall. You're working to open and expand your chest. And arms return. Boxing. I'm going to turn sideways. You can keep facing me. Heels together, toes apart, and then make fists right in front of your chest. Lunge forward with one leg, boxing both arms. Find a straight line from the top of your head to that back heel. And then pull back. Change legs. Punch it forward. Tailbone pulling down, belly lifting in and up, and return. Change sides. Now you're really working to find that connection of the back heel down and the long lower back. Pull the tailbone into the ground, zip the abdominals in and up. On this next one, you're going to punch one arm at a time and lunge forward. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back in one piece. Other leg. And you punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it everything back, one piece. We're going to do the hug. Heels together, toes apart. Lift your arms out to the sides and slightly round and lift your elbows. Inhale as you hug your arms together and exhale as you open. Inhale, find resistance to push in and then push the air out to open your chest. As if you're hugging a big tree, wrapping your arms around the tree, working for length as you open. 2 more. While the arms are slightly round, they're still long. Don't shorten the arms. And then open the arms, rest them down for a moment. Shaving, turn your palms to face forward, reach your arms up the front, connect your knuckles at the top, and then lower your hands behind your head. Shave the hair off the back of your head, and then bend the elbows lower down. And lift up, and bend down. Keep your elbows wide, your chest open. Your tailbone's pulling down, your abdominals are zipping in and up out the top of your head. And last one, reach the arms up and open your arms to lower them down.
If you have any questions about any of these exercises, drop them below in the comments. And remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification button so we can keep working out together. I'll see you next time.